Now, the GOAT of the big three, Kishimoto, has returned to write his legendary manga Boruto. But what does it mean? Good morning, pizza people. It's Time Pizza back today with another video, and this is just a small little commentary video that I wanted to make to reflect on my thoughts about how I feel of Kishimoto coming back to write the Boruto manga and not take a backseat like he has been in the past couple of years with the manga being written. Now, before we get into that topic, I just want to go ahead and say, if you are new to the channel, I just want you to like, comment, and subscribe, because we're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year, and I really think we can do it if anybody that watches our videos tries to hit that subscribe button to help us hit that goal. But without further ado, let's get into the topic. So, to begin off, pizza people, for those of you that don't know the news that has recently broken in the last like 24 to 48 hours, right? Basically, Kishimoto is deciding to like sit up and finally write Boruto exactly hands-on. Now, I know a lot of you may be confused, and because a lot of people don't know the behind the scenes and what goes on with this manga industry stuff unless you actually hit up Google and do your research. Well, if you look at the manga, right, the art is different. It just looks completely different from Kishimoto's work. Well, that's because Kishimoto wasn't the one writing it, and he wasn't the one actually like drawing the images. He more so just took like sort of a backseat role where he would kind of like check in every once in a while and be like, okay, you're doing this, okay, you're doing that, okay. But he wasn't exactly the one, you know, making the concrete like little decisions when it comes into certain things in the manga. He wasn't like drawing it all. He was more so just checking in and giving his like older work to somebody else to take over. Well, the guy that he had given Boruto to take care of and write, that guy is stepping down, and Kishimoto is stepping up in order to take back his series and finally write it. Now, honestly, for me, I think this is one of the best things that happened this year, especially in regards to Boruto, right? Because if you've been on the internet or anime Twitter or anime anywhere in the past like 2 to 3 years, right, ever since Boruto started, it's had a lot of flack for not being anywhere nearly as good as the original Naruto, right? And partly for me, I feel that's because Kishimoto wasn't the one that had his hands on that series. I feel like it was mostly because it didn't feel like what Kishimoto was writing. It felt like somebody else was putting their fan fiction on the Naruto in a sense, and like, especially knowing that it wasn't Kishimoto on it, it kind of made it easier to hate the series more than ever. Now, no hate onto that guy that was writing it before Kishimoto decided to take it back, but honestly, it really wasn't hitting like original Naruto for me, right? Like, it had its little moments every now and then, like the tuning exams, obviously, because Kishimoto had a big part in that, but like, when it came to other stuff and how certain character designs came out and how like certain characters acted, it really just didn't have that Kishimoto flair because he wasn't completely a part of it like he used to, okay? Because I don't know if you guys knew, but Kishimoto took time off to write this other manga known as Samurai 8, which it failed, and that was basically Kishimoto's main / side project that he was doing in his free time, since, you know, he obviously wasn't writing Naruto and Boruto anymore. And with that gone, I guess it left a lot of room for him to return to Boruto whenever he wanted, or whenever the guy that was currently writing Boruto decided to step down. And honestly, I feel like this was probably one of the greatest things to happen to Shonen Jump this year, aside from like Jujutsu Kaisen and some parts of Demon Slayer and just some parts of all these other anime and manga, right? But Kishimoto actually returning to write his series like full time now is honestly great, bro, because for the first time in like what, 4 years now, no, 7 years, like all of the big three are actually writing in current Shonen Jump, bro. Like, I don't think people realize how like big that is, bro. Like, you got Oda, you got Kubo, and you got Kishimoto all writing their own series, you know, with Oda doing One Piece, obviously, Kubo doing Burn the Witch, and Kishimoto now doing Boruto. I think that's legendary to have all of the big three currently in Shonen Jump writing their own manga, bro. Again, like, it's been so so long, and I really feel like that's one of the best things to happen. And honestly, I have been sleeping on Boruto a little bit too, because of the fact of me knowing that Kishimoto wasn't writing it, okay? Because I don't know if a lot of pizza people know this or whatever, right? But Kishimoto is one of my favorite, like, writers of all time. Not only because Naruto was one of my first, like, mangas that I've ever read, like, just straight up like that, but because, like, Naruto definitely impacted me a lot as a kid, and seeing the tuning exam arcs on TV and all that, bro, like, that was phenomenal for me, bro. And I think, like, with Kishimoto coming back to write Boruto again, I think we can get a lot more moments and a lot more longevity out of Boruto than we originally thought so, because honestly, I didn't see Boruto going on too much longer, bro, especially with somebody else writing it, and with them supposedly trying to kill off Naruto, you know. And I feel like Kishimoto is gonna fix all the problems that we've had wrong with. I know I sound like a fanboy, but all the problems that have been wrong with Boruto, I think Kishimoto's gonna come back and he's gonna fix it and make the manga a lot better than it has been these past couple of years. Because who knows a better direction to take the series than the original creator himself, right? Like, this is like his pure, like, unadulterated, unfiltered work now. Like, there is no other outside help. It's purely him writing it. He's gonna take the series in the direction that it was truly meant to go from the original creator himself. And I honestly think, like, along with him returning to Shonen Jump and all of the big three being there, I think this is a good, like, this is gonna be a renewal for Boruto the manga, bro. I feel like a lot more fans are gonna have a more renewed interest when it comes to that series now, because I know a lot of people did drop it when they knew that Kishimoto wasn't writing it. So I think Boruto's gonna re-pop off in popularity again. We're gonna get like a new age of Naruto almost, but you know, with Boruto, because Kishimoto's writing it, bro. Like, I really think this is gonna be a new hot streak, and I can only say thank you, Kishimoto, bro. Like, Boruto is something that I genuinely feel has a lot of potential to be great, and it just wasn't meeting that potential. And now, like, with this current news, it definitely has the chance to do it, bro. But I really don't have much else to say about that, bro. I just wanted to spit my quick little thoughts on that, because Kishimoto returning is a huge thing for Shonen Jump, and I felt like I should share my thoughts on it. But I really don't have too much else to say other than the fact then, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, pizza people. I'm just sharing my quick little thoughts real quick, and help us hit that 10K goal by the end of the year. And until next time, Kishimoto's return to Jump, and I'll see you pizza people in the next video. We move.